hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré, mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Oye, él no te quiere, no sabe cuidarte. Oye, yo tengo un mundo para darte. Yo solo quiero cuidarte. Oye, mueve la cintura. Oye, que seas mía toda la vida. Solo eso quiero.
Hey, Speedy, welcome to the show for everyone. This is SPEEDy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Makudi will bring you sports moments of your life, and I am Benny Kuji. A lot of matches going on as usual. Once it's the weekend, we have so many sporting activities, and the big game is currently going. I know all majority of our listeners will be at the viewing center right now, but it's the halftime, and I know some of you will be tuning into your radio to 98.5 Speed FM to listen to Speed FM. Yes, we are here to give you the latest in sport. Okay. Liverpool versus Manchester City. The second half just started, still goalless. And that is the game we want to talk today. A lot of people online, on social media, a lot of rival fans, especially Arsenal fans, they are saying that this is the battle of the underachievers. And that is the question I actually want to ask. Arsenal said they are not bothered. Whatever is happening here, that they know that it's going to end this way. And if it ends this way, is it the title deciding match? Is this the match that will decide the title? That is another question we'll be asking today. Arsenal yesterday won Manchester United. I think we have to look for a day to talk about Manchester United. Manchester United are performing wonders. Yes, they are just performing wonders from all angles. Out of nowhere, Manchester United is in the top 4. Yes, Manchester United is in the top 4. Yes, it's surprising, but they are there. And a lot of Manchester United fans and even the clubs, they are saying they are here to stay. We're going to look for a day and talk about Manchester United. But the big game today is Liverpool versus Manchester City. Will this match determine who will eventually win the league? And other people are also saying this is just a match for underachievers. Do you agree that tag? That is the mid-off. That is what they call it. So before we go into all of that, let's bring you up to speed with the latest sport news around you and around the world. Nigeria's Falconet on Saturday secured a slim first leg advantage in the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifiers, defeating Senegal 1-0 at the MKO Abiola Sport Arena, Abeokuta, Ogun State. Both teams showed determination, but neither could find a breakthrough before the interval, leaving the score at 0-0 at halftime. Substitute Kindness Ifeanyi scored the decisive goal in the second half, heading home from a corner kick in the 50th minute to separate both sides. The return leg is scheduled for February 14th in Senegal, where Nigeria will seek to consolidate their advantage and to the next round. Nigeria's number one player, Daniel Adeleye, produced a determined comeback to defeat Abdulaziz Osmanjovnov of Uzbekistan in the Davis Cup Group 2 playoff at the Lagos Lawn Tennis Club. Adeleye showed composure and grit to record a 4-6, 6-2, 6-4 victory after dropping the opening set, earning Nigeria a crucial point and reigniting the home side challenge in the tie. Osmanjanov started brightly, using his consistency and court coverage to edge the first set. However, Adeleye responded like a top-ranked player, raising his intensity in the second set as he began to dictate rallies and put pressure on his opponent's serves, racing to a 6-2 win. The deciding set was tightly contested, with both players refusing to give ground. Backed by a lively Lagos crowd, Adeleye displayed resilience and maturity in the key moments, breaking late before calmly serving out the match to seal a memorable victory. The win proved pivotal for Nigeria as the tie remained finely balanced, with Adeleye's performance underlining his leadership role and importance to the team's hope in the World Group 2 playoffs. And back to our topic of discussion. For nearly a decade, Liverpool versus Manchester City was the title decider. It was 90 plus points, tactical perfection, and the highest level of football the world has ever seen. And as we wake up today, February 8, 2026, the atmosphere is weird. Arsenal are sitting 9 points clear after thumping Sunderland yesterday. Liverpool are scrabbling for 6th place, and Manchester City haven't looked the incredible machine in months. Social media is calling it the mid-off, or better put, as battle of the underachievers. But is it a fair label, or just the internet being the internet? Let's look at the cold hard numbers. Usually, when these two meet in February, they are neck and neck at the summit. Today, Manchester City are in second, but they are drifting. They have won just one of their last 6 games. The clinical edge is gone. They are dropping points to teams like Spurs and Bournemouth in the second half of games. Liverpool are in 6th and slot first season as defending champions, following their 2025 triumph, has been a bumpy ride. 7 lost already. They aren't fighting for the trophy. They are fighting to keep Brentford and Sunderland from taking their European spot. As the match is currently taking place, do you agree that Liverpool versus Manchester City is a battle of the underachievers? That is the mid-off. And is this match the title decider? That is the question today. Do you agree with that label that they are saying that this is a mid-off, that is a battle of the underachievers? And will this match determine the winner of the league today? Can we say if Manchester City finally wins, they are putting pressure back on Arsenal? But if Manchester City eventually lose, that means they've handed over the trophy to Arsenal. Do you agree with that? The numbers to call is 0808 427 5464. I'll take the number again. 0808 427 5464. You can also be a part of the show when you comment on our Facebook handle. Our Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Makudi, hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, I am John Joe from Yellow. I'm from the View Center right now. I want to contribute before I go back to the second half.
Okay, update us.
Yes. In fact, I am giving Arsenal kudos. They try so much. In fact, it has been a long that Arsenal touched their hand on that Premier League. So God has giving them the chance. They have losing their own on their way every year. By this season, I see a lot of chances for us to take this Premier League. Let me not deceive everybody. This day match as it's going, Arsenal fans, let them be jubilating.
Oh, your network seems to be cracking. Can you just move out of that place? Hello?
Okay. Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Do you agree that this match is the title decider?
Yes, this match is a title decider. Even I myself, I decided to give Arsenal this trophy today. Because Man City are not playing anything. The other match draw against Hotspur. That is the way I surrender for Arsenal. I give them the trophy.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks.
Rather I say Manchester United, they are there already. Not even Man City. I did not put Man City for this second position self.
Woo.
Because they are drawing back. It's a migrated surprise. I surprised. So I want to go and get back to the rule center.
Okay.
That is my piece of
right.
contribution. Arsenal, I am giving them the trophy. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that one. Okay, I think Arsenal, according to Sister Kola, Arsenal should be singing, I can see everything turning around. Okay, Arsenal, if the way things are going, he's saying that the way things are going, we are officially handing the trophy over to Arsenal today. What is your take? Call, all the studio lines to call is 0808 427 5464. I'll take the number again, 0808 427 5464. And you can also comment by commenting on Facebook. Our Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. Once you comment, I'll be here to read your comments live. That game is in the 57th minute. Liverpool versus Manchester City, and the game is still goalless draw. And I am asking, is this match a battle of the underachievers? And do you agree that this for this match is the title decider? This very match will determine who will eventually win this year's Premier League. Do you agree with that? The numbers to call is 0808 427 5464. I'll take the number again, 0808 427 5464. And okay, let's just give a little analysis of what we have on ground, because the match is currently taking place, and we know that a lot of football fans are already in the viewing center trying to watch this very game. It's an important game. Now, when we talk about the matchup between Liverpool and Manchester City, I don't know where these fans online said got it that it is a mid-off. When you say mid-off, when big teams are playing, you say it's a face-off. Yes, when two big teams are playing, you say it's a face-off. Okay, we have another caller. Hello.
Good evening, Mr. Benny Kuji.
Good evening.
Thank you. Kenneth calling from airport.
Okay, Kenneth.
Yes.
Did you go to watch the match?
I didn't.
Okay. Right now it's 0-0. So let's have your take.
The game being a title decider. Yes, I would say not really this game being a title decider, because we've still got lots of games to go, which makes it not to be a title decider. Because City can also lose this game, and still come back to win the league if they want to. Even Liverpool, if things turns out to go bad for Arsenal, can still come back to win the league if things go their way and fails to go the way of other people who are above them. So I don't really see it as a title decider. Even though me, I say it as whether they both win the game, Arsenal are still going to win the league. Nobody is going to stop that. Yes, nobody is going to stop that. So I don't really see this as a title decider because this game doesn't have any bearing on Arsenal being the champions.
But you know that we just have just 13 to 14 games remaining. It's not much. There are not much match left. Just 13, 14 games.
That is what I'm saying. Yes. Either of them can win this game or lose this game and still go on to win the league. Because matches that we have left are more than the points, the number of points Arsenal are currently topping the both teams. So I don't really see this match being a title decider.
Okay,
that's why I said.
Hello?
Okay.
Let's talk about the other aspect of my question. A lot of fans are saying that it's just a match of the underachievers. Do you agree? I agree to that.
I don't necessarily agree to that because we've all seen what these two teams have been able to achieve in the last 10 years. Let's say 10 years.
Now we are talking underachievers for this season, not historically. Not historically.
For this season, yes. For this season, yes. It's a game of the underachiever for this season.
All right. Thanks for that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Kenneth says he agrees that it's a battle of the underachievers for this season. But when you talk historically, no, you cannot put Liverpool and Manchester City in that bracket. Hello. Yes, can you speak into your phone so we can hear you? Okay. We lost that one. You can call back. We can barely hear you. Like I was saying, we were talking about the mid-off. Some people said for now, Manchester City and Liverpool, they are underachievers when it comes to this season. Remember, Manchester City was the champions before Liverpool. Liverpool are the current champions. Manchester City is second on the log, while Liverpool are sixth on the league. Just imagine the champions sixth on. They are struggling now to just stay to go to at least survive and be in that European spot. I don't know. There are a lot of saying that. Eventually, when I start talking about sack, the next thing you hear is sack. Maybe Arne Slot may just be sacked. I don't know. I've not decided on that yet. When I decide to open my Oracle book, I will bring that out for us to decide. Okay, so do you agree that Liverpool versus Manchester City is a mid-off game? And will this game finally decide if Arsenal is running home with the trophy today? The number to call is 0808 427 5464. I'll take the number again, 0808 427 5464. And you can also comment on Facebook. The Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. Once you comment, I'll be here to read your comments live. Okay, let's just take a look at what's happening there in England. 64 minutes and it's still goalless draw. And then let me just give us the scores of yesterday's games and also games that are going on. And then the games that are already been played. For yesterday, we said I am still expecting your call. If you call, definitely we'll pick your calls, please. Manchester United versus Tottenham. Yesterday, Manchester United defeated Tottenham 2-0 convincingly. I always use that word, convincingly. And then Arsenal defeated Sunderland again convincingly 3-0. Bournemouth played a 1-1 draw with Aston Villa, and then Burnley lost 2-0 to West Ham. Fulham lost at home to Everton 2-1. And then Wolves versus Chelsea ended Chelsea smiling that one 3-1. Then Newcastle versus Brentford. Newcastle, I don't know what's happening to Newcastle. Newcastle lost that one 3-2. In yesterday's games, in the Italian Serie A, Genoa versus Napoli. Napoli won that one. Napoli got a red card, but Napoli eventually won 3-2, and then Fiorentina versus Torino, they played a 2-2 draw. In the Spanish La Liga, the game between Rayo Vallecano and Oviedo was postponed. Barcelona defeated Real Mallorca 3-0, and then Real Sociedad defeated Elche 3-1. And today's game, let's go to today's game. Already in the Premiership, Brighton versus Crystal Palace ended, and that game is already ended, it's finished. Crystal Palace won that one 1-0. And then in the Italian Serie A, Bologna versus Parma, game where there's 2 red cards already. It's finished though. Parma won that one 1-0. Then Lens versus Udinese. Lens defeated Udinese 2-1. Sassuolo versus Inter Milan. It's halftime. Inter Milan is already winning 2-0. Yes, that game is in the halftime. And then Juventus versus Lazio is going to be played much later. A lot of games in the Nigerian Premier League, Football League. Will not give those ones. Let's go to the Spanish La Liga. The Spanish La Liga, Alves versus Itafe. Itafe won 2-0. Atletico Bilbao versus Levante. In that one, Levante got a red card. Therefore, Atletico Bilbao pumped Levante 4-2. Sevilla versus Genoa, that one ended in a 1-1 draw. Currently, Atletico Madrid versus Real Betis, 23 minutes and it's 0-0. I hope Ademola Lookman will also be on the score sheet and that one. Then the last match there in the Spanish La Liga, Valencia versus Real Madrid. That one will be coming up much later. Okay, these are the match that have been played so far. I just decided to give us the live scores. Our time is fast spent. And maybe if we just have one call or so, then we'll just call it a day. If you're just joining us, this is SPEEDy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. And today we are discussing on the show Liverpool versus Manchester City. The game is currently going. And I'm asking one question. Will this match be the title decider? Will Liverpool versus Man City be the title decider? Let's just predict that Manchester City eventually lost this game. Will it mean that Manchester City have finally surrendered the league to Arsenal? And if Manchester City eventually win, does it mean they still have that opportunity to finally catch on and put that pressure on Arsenal and eventually catch Arsenal? That is our question today. The number to call is 0808 427 5464. I'll take the number again, 0808 427 5464. And you can also be part of the show when you comment on our Facebook. The Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. Once you comment, I'll be here to read your comments live. Okay, our time is already fast spent, so maybe we may not be taking any call again. But just to set things straight, I think there is still up to 13-14 games that is still left in this season. Anything can still happen when it comes to this season. Arsenal can decide to falter. If they decide to hand over the trophy to somebody else, good and fine. But if Arsenal can keep on with this momentum, eventually I think Arsenal will be the winner. If Manchester City decide to throw their advantage or to throw this point away, I think it will be very, very difficult for them. And then there's a certain Manchester United that is firing on all cylinders, trying to catch up. And I think Manchester United are back. They are finally back. And this is the much we can take on the show. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll talk more on sports tomorrow on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. From me to you, God bless your heart. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Él te jura un falso amor, es un abusador. Juega con tu corazón, sabes decir que no. ¿Cómo decirte que te quiero, que muero por tu amor? Yo no he perdido la ilusión, ni el tiempo ni la razón. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Tu cuerpo y el mío juntitos bailando. Tu boca y la mía felices gozando. Vas moviendo la cintura, sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores.
As King Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can.